Hi everybody, Sher here with you. Welcome to my channel. So as you can see, today I have this adorable little fall-inspired fairy garden that I'm going to be sharing with you. I also want to point out that I made most of the accessories in this little garden, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well today. So I actually made this adorable little birdhouse. I put these little bales of hay together as well as the pumpkins. And I also made the little sign in the background, the little wreath above the door and on the door, the pumpkin topiary, the little welcome mat, and I even poured my own little concrete driveway. So with very few supplies and very little money, you too could make your own accessories to go in your own little fall fairy garden, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So the first thing I'm going to show you how to make is the little birdhouse. This is really simple. It doesn't require many materials at all. So the things you are going to need are some little tongue depressors, or whatever these things, whatever you want to call them, little wooden sticks. You're going to need a cork. This one was actually a little bit longer and I just cut it in half so I can get two little birdhouses out of that one cork. You're going to need a toothpick. You're going to need a black permanent marker and a glue gun. And of course you will need something to cut your wooden sticks with. I would suggest not using your regular scissors. These are like pruning shears. I use these things all the time for cutting wooden dowels and sticks and all kinds of things. They work awesome. So the first step is to just cut your little roof here for your birdhouse. So you kind of want to just sort of guesstimate how long you want each side to be. So I'm just going to guess about that long. And then you just make them both the same length. Cut another one the same size. So then you have two little pieces roughly the same, hopefully same length. And all you're going to do is you're just going to glue them together to form like the little A-frame here. So just take your glue gun, put a little bead of glue right along here, and just stick your two pieces together and just hold that for a few seconds till it gets nice and hard. And then what you're going to do is just take your little cork and you're going to feed that up underneath here like this, and that's going to form your little roof. So now all you have to do is just put a little bit of glue on either side of your cork and then just push this up inside your little roof. Don't worry about the glue too much. It doesn't really get shown once you've got everything painted and displayed in your little garden. So that's basically what that looks like so far. And there you got the form for your little birdhouse. And then all you need to do is just paint it whatever color you'd like. And then I use my little marker here once the paint is dry. I'm going to just show you how I do my little shingles. I imagine that this had paint on it. And all I do is I just kind of do these kind of like little U shapes like this. And these form my little shingles. So you can do whatever color roof you want to kind of match your decor, and then those just look kind of like little shingles when you're all done. So then what you also need to do is make a little round little circle here for the opening for your little bird to go in. You're also going to need to cut a little piece of your toothpick, and that's going to be for the perch. So then you just stick this right in here like this. So you can see how quickly and easily this little house comes together. So I forgot to mention that you're also going to need a little wooden skewer to put up inside here your little birdhouse so that you have something to poke it into the ground or into your little fairy garden. And there you have it. For very little money, very little time and effort, you've got an adorable little birdhouse for your fairy garden. So the next thing I'm going to show you how to make are these adorable little bales of hay. So all I did was I took some of these little blocks. I had gotten these, I think I bought these actually at Dollarama here a while back, and I never knew what I was going to actually use these things for, but I figured they'd be the perfect size after I glue a couple of these together to make some little bales of hay. So all you need to do is just take a little bit of your glue from your glue gun, glue them together just to form a little bit of a bigger block here, just like that. And then to make the actual hay part, all I'm using is a bag of this xoxoxo straw kind of looking stuff that I got from Dollar Tree. And all I did was I just cut it up with my scissors into lots of little bits and pieces here. And basically I'm just going to glue it on with my hot glue gun right onto these little blocks. So we'll just go for it here. I'll just show you how quick and easy this comes together. Just be really careful not to burn your fingers because that glue is super hot. So yeah, you don't have to worry about being too fussy or too neat because you're going to trim all this stuff, all the extra off afterwards. So you just glue it to all the sides here. I didn't bother gluing any of this to the bottom because you're not going to see that anyway. And then you just keep going. It is a little bit messy, but there's really no right or wrong way to do this. Just get the stuff on. Just got a couple more sides to go here. And then I'll show you here in a second. Once I trim it all up, it'll look so cute. It doesn't look very good right now, but it will, I promise. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. I know that doesn't look like very much right now, but when you take your scissors and give it a little haircut, it will look just like a little bale of hay. Like I say, it is really messy. Make sure you have like a plastic board or something underneath so cleanup is a little bit easier, or even a paper towel or newspaper or something. So there we go. You can keep trimming. You can be as fussy with this as you want. I kind of think it looks better when it really is still kind of like sticking up all over the place, but there you go. There's your little bale of hay, and then you can do, 3 or 4 of these and stack them up or whatever you want to do. So that is super, super easy. The next 2 items I'm going to show you is how I did the little sign. Now this is how my sign came, but you can get them a little bit smaller from Dollar Tree or Dollarama. I believe I got this one, if I remember right, I got this one at my little favorite scattered goods store because it was nice and big and I really like that. And then I just took some regular old acrylic paint that I bought at Dollar Tree, and I just painted the border and the little stake here. I love to make them brown, especially when my house roof is brown and there's a lot of other browns going on in my little garden here. I really like to do that. Even with my little skewers, like on the birdhouses and different things, I'll like to paint them brown as well, just to kind of blend everything in. And then all you do is just take, again, some white or whatever color you want to do for your lettering, and I just take a little toothpick, dip it into the paint, and with a steady, patient hand, you just write whatever message you want on your little sign. It does take a little bit of time, and you kind of have to keep kind of going back and forth, and going over your letters, but it works really well, and as you can see, it actually turns out pretty good. And then I just tied just a simple little raffia bow just to add a little bit more. I really like that look with the hay and everything else, so I kind of wanted a little bit more of that look in as well. And then to do the little welcome sign, the doormat, all I did was I took one of these little blocks. Again, I got these from Dollar Tree as well. They came in a little box. It's like a little Jenga game basically, and they came in 2 different colors. There was this lighter colored wood and then this darker colored wood, and I've been using these a lot in my fairy gardens to make a little welcome mat. It's just the perfect size to fit in front of a little house. And same thing, all I did was I just took my little toothpick, dipped it into the paint, and just wrote out welcome. Again, it just takes a little bit of patience to do that, but it works really, really well. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to make these adorable little handmade pumpkins out of modeling clay. So I picked up a package of this natural modeling clay. It's an air dry type. I got this from Dollarama, and it was only $1.50 for this big package. And a little of this goes a really long way, so I can make a lot of pumpkins with that package of clay. And so basically all you do is you just take a little piece. Again, you're going to make these as big or as small as you want. You can make them tall and skinny, or you can make them short and fat. You can leave them white. I kind of like them, they dry this nice white color, or you can paint them orange with just regular old acrylic paint. So yeah, basically just roll it in a ball. This couldn't be any easier. You could get your kids involved with this. They'd have a ball making these. They really would. It's so much fun. And then all you need to do is just take a toothpick to make the little indentations here. You just kind of roll your toothpick like this, and see how you get like the little indents here, and you just keep going like so. So just make your little indents as deep as you want them to be, and then you have something that looks kind of like that. It looks very much like a pumpkin already. but of course it needs a stem. So I just grabbed one of these little twigs that I had on hand and just cut a little piece out and just stick it right in there. And there you have it. You've got an adorable little pumpkin. You saw how easy and quick that was, and you can whip up a whole bunch of these in no time. I let them dry for about at least 12 hours or so, let them get nice and hard and set up, but like I said, they dry just this nice white color when they're all done. And yeah, they look really cute just left white as well, but they are definitely really nice when they're painted orange as well. And then you can take a little bit of a darker brown and kind of go in some of the little crevices here, and it just gives it a little bit more dimension. Now to make the cute little pumpkin topiary, all I did was I had found these little unfinished little pots. I think I got these at Scattered Goods too, but I think I have seen these at Dollar Tree as well. I just painted one of them brown, and then I just, so simple, just take two of your little pumpkins, stack them one on top of the other, and then glue them to the pot. And that was just so simple and easy, and it looks really cute beside the door here. It makes quite a little statement. You could also put like a little jack-o'-lantern face on there too if you wanted to. I think that would be really cute as well. So the next thing I want to show you how I made was a little concrete driveway. Now I use this product called Shapecrete, and I discovered this product from watching my most favorite YouTube channel, Garden Answer. The gal that runs that channel, her name is Laura, and she makes the most amazing fairy gardens. I've been watching her for the last couple of years, and she has given me so much inspiration, and just I've learned so many things from her. And she, like I said, she uses this stuff occasionally in some of her fairy gardens as well. So I love this product. It's a really cool product to work with. You can do all kinds of neat things with this. I bought this actually at my local home hardware. I couldn't get it in anything smaller than this huge tub, but I've had it for a long time. It has a nice tight fitting lid. So like I say, a little goes actually a long way. It's just like using, making like a concrete. So all you do is it's a dry kind of powder, and you just mix some of that powder with some water. So all I did was I just actually put it in this, just in a disposable cup so I could just throw it away afterwards. And I used like a chopstick to stir it all up. And you want it kind of the consistency that you can easily pour it out. And I'm gonna show you how I made the little form for the actual driveway. So I just got this idea from watching Laura's channel, and it works so well. So all you do is you take a piece of, this is just regular glossy photo paper, and you just kind of cut it into strips in whatever lengths you need. I'm just going to take the little truck off here. And then basically all you do, of course I did this before I put all my garden together. This is one of the first things I actually did. And then you're going to use this as a little form. And so you can you make it like a rounded archway, or you could do it straight or whatever you like. So I put one piece in here and I stuck it right into the dirt to make it kind of stay put. And then I put another piece right here. And then I just simply poured my concrete right in there. And I kind of gave the whole basket a little shake just to kind of even it all out so it would be nice and level. And then I just left it alone for about an hour. And then I just came back and I simply peeled the photo paper off, and I was left with a perfectly kind of like U shape here. It worked out so well. But before I put anything on there, I let this harden for a good 24 hours, just like, and now it's like cement. It's hard as a rock. So there you have it. So you can see how simple and easy it is to make your own little accessories, and it is so much more cost effective than buying everything. As you can see though, I did actually purchase a couple of these items in this little fairy garden, like this little house for instance. I've had this one in my stash for quite some time, and I love it that it lights up. It's really cute. And then this little pumpkin patch little stand here, I did get this at Michael's. I used my 50% off coupon to buy that. But I want to show you guys that you can totally make something very similar out of popsicle sticks. It would be very simple to do something very similar to that, and it would cost next to nothing. You could paint this, you can put whatever you want on signage on here, whatever you'd like, and that would be a very inexpensive way to get something that looks very similar to this. The little truck, I've bought in little red trucks before at Dollar Tree or Dollarama, and again, they're only like $1.25 or $1.50 or so. And you know, you just have to look around and find things like this little tree I got last Christmas, after Christmas sale, and it was I think $2. It's amazing what you can find. So you just have to kind of keep your eyes open everywhere you go. Value Village, yard sales, you know, Michael's when things are on sale or when they're blowing them out at end of clearance. It's amazing what you can find for next to nothing. So like I said, I hope this has inspired you guys to make your own little fall fairy garden. And until next time, I'll catch you again. Bye for now, everybody.